All right, here we are. It is Lost Temple, and at 6 o'clock, we do have Focus. We have over at the 3 o'clock position, the red Terran Maka. He is up 1-0. And these are really, really close positions, as close as you can get on Lost Temple. So it's going to be hard to really secure a third base. You know, you can take that natural pretty easily, but where do you take the third base? There's no easy one. You can't take the gold. It's way too close to Terran or to Protoss.
Yeah, it's a very sticky situation. The island, of course, they share, so that's kind of interesting as well.
So you end up taking, you know, maybe another main base that's far away, but then it's very hard to defend if they actually get their army up there, or even a drop harass.
Absolutely. Here's the probe on the move now. You know what I've noticed about Focus? He likes to scout very early.
Yes, he definitely does. I think he likes to really get a lot of intel off and harass, as you see, attacking that SCV right away.
He's got to be careful not to engage too much with that SCV.
Again, going down to 15 health.
The depot finishes here.
And by the placement of that barracks, I think there's going to be an add-on.
There's going to be something there.
Yeah.
It's very good for the feng shui of his base, that positioning. Probe is going to be on the run. You always want to get your Terran player to pull off one SCV and chase you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're spending all that money to scout him this early, he needs to spend money to chase you with that SCV. That's also not going to be mining.
And that really makes a big difference, guys. Even though you see so many workers mining, at levels like this, having one worker not mining is pretty huge.
It really is. It throws off the timing of everything in your build. And things, as we saw last game, they are very closely timed out. And small seconds can cost you a game.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there for a second. I was also going to just say, he's actually doing the exact same thing over here, forcing his opponent by attacking that pylon to take a SCV off of there.
And, well, it's pretty standard openings right now. Can't truly tell what they're choosing to do quite yet. And I don't think that I really like that, seeing that probe out there at the Zelnaga Watchtower. He's losing a lot of mining time, unless he's going to duck in pretty quickly here to see what's going on. And a Marine coming out. Looks like Maka maybe wants to try another bunker player, maybe just harass.
Would it be funny if he just does this every game? He just makes bunkers and wins. All right, we do see a Marine coming out here, a bit curious. He might have actually just been trying to fake. He's such a procedure. He'll get his opponent to panic. He knows at this point in time, after winning a game like that, the Protoss player is going to be pretty uncomfortable. That's, it's just simply put embarrassing to lose like that.
Yeah.
And that's going to mess with your head. Oh, look at this.
Absolutely.
The probe's actually hiding here. We can't see it, but the Marine can. So that makes me think that'd be a pretty interesting strategy. If you got somebody who's not watching the minimap, you could put him behind stuff. Here we go.
And it looks like the first Reaper going to pop out here. And this may just be a Reaper for scouting and light harassment by Maka. A lot of Terrans love to just, after that first Marine, pump one of these out. And look at that. You can kite all day long against that Zealot.
Okay, he's going to try to engage. It's going to be down to Micro, but the Marine versus the Reaper. The Sentry, what is he doing out here on the map? He shouldn't be here.
Oh!
Should have stayed home.
That is pretty huge. That is 100 minerals gone from the Zealot and 100 gas gone from the Sentry, as well as 50 minerals. And already, look at this, gets to scout the whole base. That Reaper was a great idea by Maka. And Probe goes down as well, and he has to be feeling on top of the world right now.
Yeah, he already took out 2 units here. We're in a situation where we shouldn't have actually been able to take out. That unit combination should not have worked. And here we go.
Marine.
Here's my cinematography.
Himself.
Dead Marine.
That's right.
Bio disintegrates very fast. Look, Terran is off to a really good start.
Oh, absolutely.
Terran is looking pretty good. A very early command center, but he can do that because he killed off so many units.
Yeah, when you kill that first Zealot and that first Sentry with basically 0 losses, you can do pretty much anything from there and feel pretty good. You know, any attack that he had planned early on, he's probably going to go ahead and abandon. You know, he's going to have to catch up in some other way. Any early attacks, normally you have to have every single unit you can possibly have for it to work.
This is another smart thing. If you guys want to learn stuff at home, always make the command center, almost always, make the orbital command in your base, then shoot that last mule out. But hold that thought. Are you going to force field this time? Can he do it? There you go.
And I think that was Maka forcing a force field.
He's forcing a force field.
Yeah, he is just making him use that energy. May as well, make him use it up for a few hits on an SCV. That's actually a great trade for Maka. And this actually shows how great this player is. He is using every little thing he possibly can. Trying to scare him about last game. He's thinking about last game. Oh no, use the force field. But actually, it's just 2 Marauders. No big deal. He could have dealt with them quite easily.
All right, guys, here we go. Expansion already up.
Little Marine Marauder force.
Observer moving out. Now, will he spot it? He can scan and kill that.
That's right. You have to be careful. It's a lot of Terran players love to scan and kill that Observer. You know, that plays right into what we were saying. Scout, but do not be scouted. And the Observer costs a lot of gas.
Yeah, he's being very. Yeah, it costs a lot of gas for non-refundable units. Doesn't matter if you kept the receipt or not. These things very gas costly. Okay, he's moving out now. And okay, we do have an Immortal out. These units are great against armored units like the Marauder. He may attempt to go in here, and actually he is going to go in here. We see a Stim engaged, sends the SCVs, force field out, but not in the right position here. SCV's going to tank some of that damage. He wants to get that bunker up, but indeed, Maka.
We do see some mismicro there by Focus. He really should have been targeting the Marauders with his Immortal. Does 50 damage to them because they are the armor type. If he had done that, I feel like he would have done a lot better in that battle. Not won it, but you know, every little thing counts, as Maka has been showing us here today.
Colossus on the way.
Oh, wow. That is a very, very fast Colossus.
You see Maka actually had not been focusing entirely yet. We have 3 mules at once, which means he was microing so hard in that battle, he actually saved up some energy.
And it looks like a little force coming out from Focus again here. And, you know, I kind of like that he's getting the Colossus so quick. Maka's shown that he likes Bionic against Protoss.
Yep.
Which, of course, is Marines, Marauders, that type of thing. And with all the huge splash damage from a Colossus, the easy micro ability, a very good unit to have. But he is not getting Thermal Lance yet.
No, no Thermal Lance.
That is actually super important, because without it, the Colossus just does not have the range to deal with these massive amounts of small units.
We see that the Observer was killed just there. And that's going to stifle the intel here. Now, of course, Protoss has to make a tough decision when you lose an Observer. Is do I stop making the Colossi, or do I, you know, keep doing that but give up some intelligence?
And, you know, he's got to be very careful here, because he's putting a lot of money into Colossuses.
Yeah.
And he's got to put a lot of gas into that Thermal Lance as well before he actually uses the Colossuses in real battle. So, you know, I'd be surprised if we see him attack before he has that upgrade, because then the Marauders, the Marines, they're going to be able to micro a lot more easily against him.
Okay, he's moving out now. Let's see here. There could be a window of time where he could attack. Remember, turrets at Colossi, but he can go up this hill over here and do some damage over there. He's moving in. Will he force field the ramp? Will he engage fully?
This is a very interesting move here.
You can see up here, there are no turrets. And,
oh, that factory going down very, very fast.
Yeah.
Marauders on the hill trying to get some free hits in there.
We have another Colossi on the way. The warp gates are done, and he is not making an additional Colossus.
Very interesting player, and is he going to attack? This is
He's
wild.
He's going to do it. Here we go.
Oh,
nice.
beautiful.
A force field there. That's going to act like a funnel for these units trying to engage here. He does have 2 Vikings out. He needs to get those Vikings over there and fast. As you can see here, they deal damage to those units, the Colossi.
They're so tall, they're hit by anti-air.
It's going to be a difficult unit to cast. It does a lot of damage to a Colossus. If it's many Colossus, it does a lot of damage to a
Look
Colossi.
at this, snipes one of them out. Beautiful move, almost kills the second one. And that is exactly what Focus needs to be doing right now. Minimizing the Viking amounts. His Colossus are very important right now. Here he goes, moving up again and stopping the bunker from being built.
He could force field the ramp here if he deems it an appropriate move. Marauders and Marines stuffed back in here. He has a lot of gateways. He's making more warp gates, as you can see, and he's continuing to engage. Here we go.
Oh my, this is very dangerous for both players, but beautiful force fields all over the place.
Oh, both Colossi taken out, but there's a lot of Stalkers and Immortal here. He's going to continue to warp in units. He's continuing to get more Immortals here.
Oh, I love this. Switching over to Immortals to help combat the Marauders, which were used, in fact, to hurt the Colossuses. So this is just really great play by Focus. Very aggressive. Going for this. Oh, beautiful force field.
Nice control here. And you can see Maka still expects to have more Colossi coming towards his base, but they're not there. He's making these units that are basically worthless right now. As the tech switch coming here from Focus. Very sexy.
Wow, this is just great play by Focus. I love this play. The Zealots, the few Stalkers, and the Immortals being pumped in. And look at this. All these Vikings not doing anything anymore. Landing, not a great unit, ground versus ground.
Not a great unit. Actually, it looks like Maka might actually be able to hold this off. He just might have enough with the SCVs here in the front. And actually,
wow.
Oh my God.
Those Marauders, man, they are pretty good.
I can't believe it. Those are indeed quite good. And take a looky here. Hit an expansion.
That's right.
Smart, very smart.
Maka, he likes to expand, man. He is not one of these guys that just likes to attack a lot. He is someone who loves to expand, floats that over when there's so much pressure. He's already killed the Observers. He figures Focus is not finding this. I can float a command center over there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You know what? This is interesting because I actually expected the Terran to lose in that period of time. I was actually like, okay, well, this is going to go on to game number 3. Now I don't know. Now, interesting move here as well. He's going to bunker up. He's probably going to or at least try to do some type of contain. But note, Protoss is going for Colossus Stalker. That's about as mobile as you can get. Yeah. Colossus able to run up the high ground. Stalker can blink wherever the Colossus can see, so that includes the high ground.
That's right. Now, switching back into the Colossus, Maka has scanned it, he's seen it, he's going to start his Viking production again. It's going to be mostly Viking Marauder. Again, that's quite mobile as well.
Thermal Lance on the way as well. Almost about to complete, going to complete right as this battle begins. And
there it is.
Thermal Lance is done.
Moving that Immortal up to tank. Nice move there. And these Colossuses are doing great against the Marauders.
The bunkers are filled. One almost about to burn down, taken out. He's got it. He's got a micro. And actually, he's going to back up. He's going to replenish the Stalker supply. Do we have another Colossus coming out here? No. So he's going back over here to this unit combination.
Focus's time might be running out here. If we take a quick look at his mineral patches in his main base, you notice they are getting low. So once those leave, he's going to be on one base against 2 or 3 from Maka, and that is not where you want to be as Protoss. He's got to make a really big, strong move now or expand. He cannot play middle of the road.
He's got sentries. Now, as you can see, the Colossus has a lot of range. It can actually snipe that, but Vikings also have a lot of range.
Taking so much damage on that Colossus. Very slow there by Focus. Losing his focus once again, Tases.
Focus not always something that he has. And you can see Maka seems to have map control right now. And he's edging forward once again. And it stems. He's going to engage. He needs to back up. A Guardian Shield here. And you can see, again, the force field's very nice. Really allowing the Colossus to do the damage it needs to do. But there's only one Colossus left. And a lot of Vikings. He is getting siege tanks now.
That is such a great addition. That is going to help him try to draw anything in he possibly can. Siege tank does so much splash damage, has such long range along with those Vikings. So just really great setup here by Maka, just keeping Focus busy, letting Focus think, okay, maybe I can break him, maybe I can break him. Little does he know, Maka has an extra base up at 12 o'clock. He is way out-resourcing at this time.
Yeah, if he doesn't know about this base, that messes up the entire tempo for him. He's going to assume that he actually is dead even base versus base, but in fact, Terran is simply outproducing him. And as you can see here, goodbye.
Yeah, Marauder finds his base, going to take out that pylon so units cannot be warped in to save it.
That's smart.
And now I think we're going to see the Nexus cancel. I think.
I would hope so. He'd really have to not be focusing on that complete. Unless he thinks there's some way he can get over there and save it.
Stalker versus Marauder. LOL, no way.
Oh, he actually might try to save it here. He's putting a pylon.
It's a very dangerous move.
Cancel.
Okay, it does cancel it. And meanwhile, Maka, he is getting a lot of supply here. He's up at 165. Meanwhile, Focus down at 124. Things are looking quite grim. for a
Well, he's just going to
Warcraft 3 player
outmuscle
Focus.
him. Yeah, unfortunately, he's just going to have too many units, to be blunt.
Yeah. At the same time, Maka, he has 1-1 upgrades for his infantry, and 0-0 and everything else. Unfortunately, Focus, he's still sitting at 0-0. You know what 1-1 Marauders do against 0-0 Stalkers, Tasteless?
Tell me, Artosis.
No, I cannot say. This is a PG stream.
He's going to go for a drop. He's going to try to put him out of position here. And as you can see, Terran slowly sieging up. It's getting close here, these two guys. This army is just right down here. Protoss is eventually going to get this Nexus, but of course he can just drop it.
Yeah, I think that might be what he's planning to do here. And Maka can just kind of push very slowly across the map. He's just got so much supply at this point. Just let his money build some more buildings so he can make his army very, very quickly. He's going to have to cancel that Nexus once again.
Goodbye.
Not looking good right now for our friend Focus.
This is the longest game we've casted here. Very tense. Both these guys turtling pretty hard. And it looks like at this point in time, he's going to go ahead and engage. Not the best angle here.
But he does have Zealot charge. Not going to matter.
The Colossus is all gone. Colossi all gone. And it's just Stalkers now, but Marauders not all too bad against Stalkers. Immortal's doing some damage. Zealot charge here. Nice force field usage. And as you can see, both these guys taking heavy losses. Wow. Immortal focus firing the tank. And it does look like Terran is going to come out a victor here and chase it back into his base.
That's right.
And that's all she wrote, man.
Yeah, you know, Focus's main base is out. Maka taking yet another base that Focus doesn't know about, but I think he has to assume is occurring at this point.
He's getting even another one over here, so, I mean, he's getting a lot of resources over here. Ghosts in the game. Stim, and he might actually take out the rest of this. The Colossus is in good enough position here, but actually Marauders are just too upgraded at this point in time.
That's right. I mean, Maka, he's refilling his army very, very quickly. But Focus, as you see, 67 supply.
Yeah.
Maka, 144. That is like twice as much.
Going for a passive game here is pretty smart by the Terran. He's just going to weather the Protoss down. Stims and takes out the Colossus.
That's right. And this is going to be it, I think, Tasteless. I think we're going to be seeing a GG. And
there it is.
Maka has won over Focus 2-0. Very impressive display of Terran.
Pretty awesome game here. Definitely a good day for Terran. Jim Raynor is partying right now.
That's right.
The Terran players won. That was a much better game than the first game we saw between these two guys. But let's be blunt here. At least we got to see what Focus had in the late game. You know, he didn't make any small blunder early on and lose.
Yeah.
And Maka moving on right now. There's a shot of him now. He's going to be moving on to the
round of 32.
Round of 32. Congratulations.
Focus, on the other hand, he's going to have to try to qualify again next month for the GSL.
You get a few more rounds in there, and you're going to be the most elite nerd baller in the world.
That's right. Will Maka be that elite nerd baller?
It's only one way to find that out, and that's to continue to watch us here at the GSL. It's a real pleasure for us to be commentating these games to you. Artosis and me, we love StarCraft 2, and we love 1, but obviously we love 2 more now.
That's right.
That's right.
It's the new baby. We give it more attention.
And we hope you guys continue to tune in. We do know there were problems with the streams. We apologize for that. We were getting so much traffic in here. I know that GOM TV did invest a lot into making the stream as high quality as possible. So everyone here at GOM is going to continue to make that better and better and better for you. Here's our results today. Idra 2-0. Maka from the Team Prime 2-0. Idra, of course, from the Team EG Evil Geniuses. I got to say, it's been quite a day.
It has. This is a very great start to this tournament.
Yes.
We had some great bands on earlier. We had a Michael Morhaime speech.
That was awesome.
Epic.
Yes.
And, everyone cheering every time they put Mike Morhaime on the camera. And some great games as well. We saw some nukes. We saw some ghost play. We don't see that too much, especially in the English-speaking scene.
Yeah, I can't wait to see, as this tournament progresses, what kind of strategies we're going to see coming out here.
Yeah.
And, by the way, before we forget, add us on Twitter.
That's right.
Call me Tasteless.
I'm Artosis.
Please do that.
Yeah, man.
And you can follow us. You can see what we're doing. We'll write little jokes. And
I'm like, LOL, going to Tasteless. And then you tweet, you're like, LOL, Artosis coming over.
That's right. That's right.
It's really exciting.
We've been hanging out every day down here, playing StarCraft, talking about theory. So it's been very exciting to join you guys here as we all kind of watch this new major esport develop. It's been really cool.
You know, StarCraft 2, this is the future of esports.
It's the future.
And as you see, already we have this huge international tournament.
Yes.
Huge prize pools like we have never seen. The GSL, Tasteless, I think this is the start of something wonderful.
Something amazing. And also, by the way, we're really happy to be casting again here for you guys. We pretty much do everything together.
It's been a while.
So it's been a lot of fun, guys. And as you can see, we got 5 games coming up on Monday.
That's right. Some interesting names there. Junwei, the old school StarCraft 1 pro. OGS leader, that is in fact Spunky. Live Forever, he's a very good Terran player from the next team. And just an amazing group of players. Even Aori Prime.
Yes.
He actually knocked out Suret Sony from OGS in the qualifiers. So.
So a lot of great players down here. Monday through Friday, we're going to be doing games.
That's right.
I believe, if I understand correctly, if you want to watch the VODs, you have to purchase.
I believe
It's
so,
20,
yeah.
I believe.
$20 for the high-quality stream and
That's
the
right.
mods.
So then you can watch them whenever. You can add it to collection.
That's right.
That's right. You can watch Tasteless and Artosis all the time.
Over and over
again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just tune in live. And guys, thank you so much for being here with us. We will try to make the stream get better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the first go in GOM in quite a while.
Yeah.
If you remember, how long has it been since GOM has had some streams?
I think it's been over a year now.
So and we're in this big stadium right
here. We
here.
got so much traffic coming in here.
Yeah.
And we're going to be back at the old GOM TV studio. So if you guys ever want to come out, it's free to come in here.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Check this out. It's not going to be at this studio. It's going to be at Mukdong. There's information at gomtv.net, so you can check that stuff out there. You do have to register if you want to post any questions. We're going to be interviewing the players soon.
I'm pretty sure they're going to drag some players up here for us.
I thought they'd be brought up here, but they're not here yet. So hopefully we'll get them up here soon. Do submit your questions, and so we can ask them to these guys. Peace out, guys. We may or may not be back if those players get here. We will not be back. Peace out, guys.